Hi there, you're looking at my cordless vacuum cleaner, my Dyson stick cordless vacuum cleaner, and there's on the end is a brush that spins around when you use it, and what happens is it gets choked up with hair. In that brush, it's all choked up with hair. So today I'm going to share with you a simple way that I use to remove all that hair from the head. So first thing is to just take the head, pop the head off the vacuum cleaner. Yep, put the main part of the vacuum cleaner to one side. And with the head then, there's sort of two sides that hold the brush in place, and this side has got a slot on it. And with a big screwdriver then, I'm just going to turn that a little bit anti-clockwise, counterclockwise, and that just releases that pin at the end, that little nut I suppose. And then all I need to do now is just push out that brush. It's a little bit tight because the brush is you have to get past the end, but just carefully pull that out of the vacuum cleaner head. And there we go. It's that's now released. So put the head to one side, and you're just left with that little brush that's all covered in hair. So just get a pair of scissors then, and then with a pair of scissors, then go along that white part in between the brushes, and start snipping and cutting away at the hair that's all trapped there. Yep, and be careful when you're using scissors that you don't cut yourself or hurt yourself in any way, and also be careful that you don't cut the brushes with your scissors. Just make sure that you're just cutting through the hair. Yep, keep snipping through the hair. Should only take a few minutes to cut through all that hair, and then as you cut through, then start pulling the hair from the brushes, and then you've got the section on the other side to cut through as well. And cutting through just releases the wrapping hold that hair has on the brush. And just start pulling it off. Yeah, it comes off quite easily once you start cutting through it. Yeah, pull it all off, and there's a big handful of hair that'll end up in the bin. You just keep cutting around the ends is important. That's where you get a fair bit of the hair gets sort of caught around there, and it's a little bit harder to get off. And then just keep, once you feel you've got it all cut, then start pulling the rest of the hair away from the brushes, and you'll end up with a little bit of fluff there too in the brushes that you can get rid of that as well if you've got time. And there we go. That's pretty clean now. You'll always find a few little bits of fluff and hair that you can keep pulling at, but that's pretty clean now. And it's just a matter then of putting it back, that brush, back into the head of the vacuum cleaner. And you can see that end's got that three-pointed prong, almost a triangle shape. And there's that end of the brush also has the three prongs there. So that's perfect to line that up with the three prongs at that end. So push that through. And then this end you're left with a pin. Pop that little nut, that little plastic nut back on, pop it in there, and then with your big screwdriver, turn it clockwise, just probably an eighth of a turn I suppose is all it needs, and that locks that brush in place back into the vacuum cleaner head. And that's good to go then. So that'll spin freely when you vacuum and help to pick up all your dust and rubbish from your carpet. And the last step then is just to pop the head back on your vacuum cleaner, and then you're good to go. Okay, well I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.